Hey, guys, you got to check this guy out on the latest MrBeast video. For me, he's going to be the new Rock. He is the dude that's coming next.
Let's go! Come on!
Hey, how we doing?
How are you?
Amazing. It's fantastic to see you.
Likewise, my dude. Likewise.
What a journey are we on? I mean, it's crazy. So welcome to the channel, Adam. Adam is the founder or co-founder, if I don't want to get it wrong. Founder of Ace Creatives. He's the dude that got me going on this content journey of discovery. And it's so funny that this time, it's my show.
I know. I created a monster. Look at this.
Anyway, so what a bit of fun this is going to be.
Oh my gosh, I missed you.
We are in the Chestnut bakery. The supervisor is Elvis, and he's glad he let us here. We're still waiting for our croissants and coffee, which is coming out shortly. So Adam, tell me, what do you want to talk about?
The importance of intentional connections, right? And how we met was a very unique experience.
That was crazy. I mean, It was thanks to Jodine in Monaco. She took the call from your team. You guys were looking to buy a jet, give it away in a competition, and we found each other thanks to her.
Yeah, it's amazing how one phone call can set you on a completely different journey, or like meeting one person can change how you do things and what you're doing. So I think that's one of the things that I kind of take is you never know who you're going to meet each day.
Yeah.
Right? And how important that is, how important those relationships may come a month from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, or how that changes what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Where you were like behind the camera and not doing that, so now you're starting something brand new and all of that, which is really cool to see. And I'm loving the journey.
I'm a bit kind of different. ADHD challenge creates some interesting opportunities with my sense of humour. I think one day we might let you publish some of the outtakes. I think my sense of humour is more carry on camping from the 80s, which is a bit out of date these days. You can't say anything or I get into trouble half the time.
Yeah, let's definitely make sure we don't do that. You will get cancelled quick. We're not trying to do that.
What is this famous world like? You're now, or have been seen by over 100 million people in a video. I know you've been in other things, and your business is fantastic at creating some of the amazing things you've done for me. So what's it like, and what is fame, or if it is fame, and what does it really mean?
And I wouldn't say it's fame. I would say it's...
You're recognizable.
Yeah, it's
recognizable.
Yeah, it's familiarity and recognition. What I can say is every 6 to 10-year-old that I've asked if they've seen the video, the answer is yes. So I have a very specific demographic that now knows who I am, or it gives me the... Is that you? So yeah, it's less about that, but it's very interesting to see. Like when the video first came out, it was interesting to see who in my circle watched MrBeast, right? And it's people from all ages, some with kids, some without kids, some kids that are older, younger, all of that to see, and how revered MrBeast is. In the sense of whatever your favorite celebrity was growing up, whatever my favorite celebrity was growing up, he is that and more to these newer generations, right? And how he self-started, right? Like self-funded. He is the reason why he grew to where he was, because his ideas, like no network help, no studio help, all of that.
Self-taught.
Yeah, right.
7 years to save for a camera. 7 years.
Right, exactly. And like to do all this and only be 24, 25, but still have 11, 12 years in the game, it's just a testament to how he has a tenacious ability to continue to create no matter what the circumstances are.
I mean, my personal belief is having met you, spent time with you, visited the studios, that in my opinion, he's the next Walt Disney. He's the modern day Walt Disney, where for me, I can see a theme park in the future where every video, so your Lamborghini tanks will be some sort of attraction in North Carolina, and every single video will become an attraction. And I think the potential for that creator is that there is no limit, in my honest opinion.
To be that young, that successful, and that grounded, because not only, we see the on-campus success big, there's a lot of business moves that he makes behind the scenes.
Feastables chocolate.
Feastables chocolate is another one. There's a lot of business moves that he makes in the background that are just astonishing that you don't think of, that a 20-something-year-old would take in and buy a car and do this and do that, and he could care less about this, right? He wants to continue to make his art, right? He is an artist in the truest sense of the word, that's also grounded in analytics. Like, he looks at the data.
So for me, I've been known to find large finance for high net worth individuals. So, and then all of them it's about what's the income, what's the assets, what's the liabilities, what's the cash flow like. And it's like studying that information, so then write a credit proposal, present it to a bank, find a solution. And I think in Jimmy's game, it's about the data, keeping the viewers engaged for longer. The first 5 seconds, the first 30 seconds, camera A, camera B, camera C. I've learned that from you, I've learned that from him, and now here we are with 3 cameras sat in Covent Garden in London. So Adam, so what's next? What's going to happen? So you've got this new great blue Lamborghini, which probably should be twice the length to actually get in. I mean, I still believe you're going to live to that.
Yeah.
That could be the next video. How many Lamborghinis can Adam live?
Yeah, right.
Comments below, please, guys.
I can tell the answer is 0, so don't worry. No, I think honestly, what's next, just stay open. Stay open to opportunities. I think that gone are the days where most people who stay in jobs for 30 years that like, gone are the days for someone's going to be in a job for 30 years, outside of being an entrepreneur or, one of the core that has started something with an entrepreneur. Staying open to those opportunities. It means a lot to me now because we're in a remote environment, different things can happen. So as far as what's going to happen next for me, I'm going to keep building my company history is, right? Like, keep seeing how large that can get, how that continuing to change as it has over the past 3 years of us being in business. And then, just stay open to what's next. Staying flexible, staying adaptable to the good and the bad that comes through. Good that has come through even, how you've been reinventing and turning things and doing different things in the face of adversity. Is really, I think that's what's next, is always looking through what positive thing can I get out of this challenge, this current age.
There's lots of things I've learned that I would never let happen again. That's learning. And I think for me, knowing you and other American individuals, the mindset is so different regarding business success and business failure. I don't like that word failure. You lost. You win, you lose. It's like football. You win, you lose. You go next.
Yeah, and also, yes, you win and you lose, but success isn't always linear, right? For 20 years, there was this success that's been happening, and now it's going to change. Success is more follows a person, right? Your success can be different things, can look higher or smaller. I think sometimes we get, success has to be bigger than life, right? You're one, music. You have to make one hit. The term one-hit wonder is a negative term.
Yeah.
It's not. People dream of getting a hit song. You hit a hit song that trended in the country, in the world. You never do that again. You were successful. You are successful. You are a success, right? But you're supposed to hit one, and then another one, and then the year after, and then not everybody can be Taylor Swift, right? Not everybody can be Beyonce. So seeing how that success continues to turn even as challenges come up, I think is one of the biggest indicators of a successful life and a successful career, even with ups and downs.
It's so important to keep learning. And what advice would you give to all the younger viewers that are 18, looking to start on either a YouTube journey or a journey in business or life or career? What advice would you give to people out there?
Well, the first thing is, somebody like MrBeast has been in this game for a long time. Even though he seems young, he started without anything 12 years ago, right? And it took him a while. So the biggest thing is, one, finding something that you love. If you're going to do something that you really enjoy. Number 2, be patient. And number 3, be consistent in whatever it is you're doing. Even if you started a YouTube channel, you were putting out content and didn't get a lot of views. You go into a job interview and say, hey, I have been creating content for 10 years on X, Y, and Z. That tells me that there's a commitment here. That tells me that there's a work ethic here. That tells me that there's a willingness to learn outside of what is being told. So, do all of those things, and success in some way, shape, or form.
I mean, that's some really great, solid advice, Adam. It really is. I think for me, we learn, we develop, we have skills that we didn't have before, and it's a journey, and we're always learning. That's fantastic. So you're here with your mum.
Yep.
And you're traveling around. How's the jet lag? Was there jet lag?
So yeah, I was up. I didn't fall asleep on the plane ride over here 2 nights ago, and then we just had to stay up the whole night. So last night was my first night of sleep. But it's been fun. You know, like I also, you know, like I love this city. You know, I was introduced to the city through you. But you know, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed having my mom see it, which has been it's just a blessing to be able to do. You know, something that you know, like her and my late father used to travel a lot. So check out my car. Oh, good. That's been a lot of fun. So we're just gonna yeah. So we're about to go grab breakfast and go do a Buckingham Palace tour later, and get some tea time and do all the things.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. And if you want to work with Adam, reach out and I'll introduce you personally, and you can create some amazing content too. Look at millionplus.com for some of the great things we've produced.